If I was going to pick one methodology, I would look at a gentleman by the name of H.M. Gartley. He wrote a book in 1930 called Profits in the Stock Market. It's an absolute gem. In the book, on page 222, there's a pattern. And the pattern is called a Gartley 222. And it's very, very similar to Richard Wyckoff's Upthrust, and they produced this work. There was no internet in those days. People didn't know each other, so they produced the work independently. So a Gartley 222 is a thrust up the page and then a three-wave pullback. It's got some geometrical characteristics, and I think that anybody listening can find details of it on the internet. There's quite a bit of it out there, but that's my favorite entry tool. So a bullish Gartley is a thrust and a three-wave back, and there's geometry. It normally stops at 61% or 78% of the upthrust, and a bearish Gartley is down and then three legs up. So you're selling at a really, really good level, and those are my two best entries. Now the bullish Gartley and the Wyckoff Spring are pretty much the same thing, okay? Except that Wyckoff didn't look at a great deal of Fibonacci analysis. And similarly, the bearish Gartley and the Wyckoff Upthrust are pretty much the same thing. Okay, the gist is the same. So those are my two favorite entries, and I say it with my trading partner, we say it all the time. Why don't we just sit and wait for Gartleys to pitch up? There are some other patterns as well. These are Fibonacci-based patterns. There is a pattern called a three drives pattern. And I traded it the other day on a daily chart of the dollar against the Canadian dollar. And this is a pattern which is counter-trend, where the market was falling, there was bullish divergence, and the market, in fact, drives down three times to a low with a great deal of Fibonacci levels there. And I managed to buy the Canadian dollar right at the cusp of the turn. And that fellow that said that technical analysis doesn't work, I would like to show him the chart, okay? It's I don't look competitive, I know, at 61, but it's a great thrill to be able to take those guys on in the city and beat them.